はどこへ行っても何をしても必ずあなたのところに戻ります。
Unnamed Memory is Crunchyroll's new fantasy anime, and while it initially seemed like it might succumb to the common pitfalls of many new anime, the story has taken a different turn. Let's delve into the latest news today on ScreenRant. The subject matter revolves around a form of servitude where a male master and a female slave ultimately end up in marriage. In the novel Unnamed Memory, the protagonist, Prince Oscar, initially possesses enough authority that could have compelled a witch named Tanasha to marry him. However, instead of Oscar imposing his dominance over Tanasha, the narrative concludes with Tanasha voluntarily agreeing to spend a year with Oscar without any formal ties, to determine if she wishes to marry him. This illustrates that contentious themes often present in contemporary anime can be avoided without harming the plot. The circumstances that led to Oscar gaining enough authority to potentially coerce Tanasha into marriage stemmed from her own declaration that she would do anything to help alleviate a blessing that burdened him like a curse. Given that he had just accomplished a significant triumph, typically resulting in the victor receiving any desired boon from her, Tanasha remained bound by her word. Unable to undo the blessing, she effectively remained bound by a contract obligating her to fulfill her duty. Consequently, when Oscar asked her to marry him to mitigate the effects of the blessing, she felt compelled to comply. Furthermore, although Oscar demonstrates a reluctant readiness to resort to violence when Tanasha threatens to erase his memories, armed with a sword capable of countering her magic, he could have easily asserted dominance over her, compelling her submission. However, Oscar exhibits a moral compass more refined than many modern protagonists in similar scenarios. He not only suggests a more acceptable alternative, but devises the one-year arrangement that allows Tanasha to make her own decision. Remarkably, Tanasha is willing to resist such a predetermined fate. This intricately layered situation in Unnamed Memory sharply diverges from the prevailing trend in anime, where a male protagonist enters a contractual relationship with a female who becomes his slave. The presence of slavery remains unsettling to many viewers. While The Rising of the Shield Hero stands as the most prominent example, the more recent An Archdemon's Dilemma, How to Love Your Elf Bride, also revolves around the potential marriage between an enslaved elven bride and the eponymous archdemon. Despite the archdemon's decision being made under the influence of unfamiliar love, the elf remains enslaved. While An Archdemon's Dilemma may offer a twist on the slavery trope that satisfies some viewers, Unnamed Memory on Crunchyroll unequivocally demonstrates how traditional formulas leading to problematic relationships can be subverted to create similar narratives devoid of controversial tropes.